Shalom. First and foremost, son of all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing, this video is edifying. It's going to be something around this article that I got by TheVerge.com. And it's entitled, Silvergate Has Collapsed. There is snow in Hollywood, rain in California, and the crypto bank is going away. And the date of this article is March 8th, 2028. And, I point that out because through the spirit, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, brothers have, this number sequence 38, right, is, brothers caught wind to the whole sequence, and, it's been playing a big part in Esau's witchcraft, as of lately, right, leading up until this day. You had a couple things, in which the numbers 38 were featured in, and lo and behold, on March 8th, what I believe is a financial false flag is raised, right? Esau is making his move in haste, and he got to get rid of these crypto banks, these cryptos, right, to usher in his own. Okay, so he's been putting those numbers out there, in these different events and shit, because of pretty much what he did. Because this is big. This is something that's not just gonna go away, right? This is something that's gonna have long-lasting effects, and even catastrophic effects on what's about to go down in America. Silvergate Bank, which had been a cornerstone in the crypto world, announced its closing and returning deposits. In a press release, the bank's holding company, Silvergate Capital Corporation, said it made the decision to shut down in light of recent industry and regulatory development. See? Because they're being regulated by, yours truly, Esau Edom. All right, and he's making it hard for them to turn that crypto, well, pretty much impossible for them to turn that crypto into cash or, usable currency, tradable currency. Okay. And he's doing that to usher in his own. And in spite of this, probably going to be the downfall of his whole, hegemony, pretty much, because this crypto bubble it's a pretty big bubble, right? It's been clear for a while that the company was struggling, along with some of its most high-profile clients like FTX and Genesis. Both, are through now, went under, okay, had to file bankruptcy and shit. In January, its earnings report revealed that it had lost $1 billion in one quarter after its customers withdrew $8.1 billion. So basically, a bank run had happened on this bank. Silvergate being the first one, which don't really get a lot of attention. But this whole operation, after Silvergate, you had a few more fall, that same week, within days of each other. The whole thing started when? On March 8th. Right? And through the spirit that was revealed to brothers, man, early on, brothers was kind of like keeping an eye out. All right, we'll see. You know, we saying this. LeBron scored 38. Chiefs scored 38. You know, seeing all these. You know, we know it ain't no such thing as a consequence, right? So, you know, especially with these events and such, you know, they all rigged, and so hey, the spirit had it to where it came through, man. You know. And, you know, personally for me, this was a faith booster. Then on March 1st, it filed a document saying its financials were worse than ever, or even worse than had shown on the quarterly report. And, yeah. This is Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things have come to pass, and new things do I declare before they spring forth. I tell you of them, see? And this, you know, was an example of the Lord, you know, because this is what we do, man. You know, we sit around, we think, and we meditate on, you know, think about the next move, man, that's going to be made. Because every day we hoping to get the fuck out of here. And we recognize that every day is a step closer to getting out of here, right? So we pay attention to little signs and stuff like that, man. Little patterns that Esau running, because, you know, it lets you know you gotta, you know, awareness, man. Being prepared, you know, for lack of better words. I'm pretty sure, you know, brothers could think of a better word to use, you know. But, you know, we prudent. Yeah, there we go. Got to be, you know, being prudent, trying to foresee, because we know that evil days are here. We know what's going on. We're not ignorant, right? This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time, see, how you going to know the time if you ain't paying attention, man? You worried about making rap videos and, you know, worried about going to hell. You need to worry about what time you in right now, man. That now it is the time to, or that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. See, and this move was instrumental in that, man, because this is gonna bring it. This thing is not. I mean, this place don't got another year. Okay, if banks are failing, you know, the U.S. banking system just got a downgrade. All the banks in America are technically insolvent. All right. So a lot of things are going to come from this, you know, from this moment. Right. We going to, you know, in the weeks to come, they're going to all be pointing back to, you know, these days in which, you know, these early days in which this collapse is taking place, man. This is historic, you know. This is Habakkuk 2 and 2. And Yahweh Shai answered and said, write the vision. I started 1. It's Habakkuk 2. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I reprove. So we watching for the signs and the signal, you know. We're watching for the certain prophecies and events to take place, okay? Because we're the true watchmen of Yahweh Shai. We're the prophets, Lord will, man. You know, we the elect, Lord Yahweh Shai. Somebody got to be. And I don't see nobody else out there watching and being diligent in this thing, you know, giving 100% all, you know, to the Lord, all right? But I see, you know, the men around me and myself doing it, right? And I know brothers are all over it, you know, putting their best foot forward in these crazy times we in, man. And Yahweh Shai answered and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. Yahweh Shai gave us the vision, man. He gave us the eyes to see the time, you know, in which we in, okay, and to be able to bear it, you know, and to, you know, and everything else in between. A lot of guys can't get it. All right, but we see things that these people cannot see. And it's beautiful how the Lord is just, you know, yeah, and he's increasing us, man. And you know, pretty much, you know, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And, you know, we see these days, you know, in which major things are happening. The gap in between them is getting shorter and shorter. And pretty soon, you know, some major is going to happen. I mean, some major just happened, but it's only going to go up from now. You know, from this point on, it's only going to get better. And with that, I give all praise and the glory to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shem Rakakudash Wa Abba and DTA.